I decided to come to Christ for residency because when I interviewed here, I actually felt that everyone was very much like a family and everyone seemed to get along really well. The attendings all have open door policies and they're very inviting and seem like they're open to discussions on rounds and are very welcoming to any kind of questions and concerns that you would have.
I had a lot of experiences at Christ as a medical student, and with every interaction that I had on all the different services, everyone was very approachable and team-oriented, and with how much time you spend with your colleagues throughout residency, I thought it was really important to go to a program where you could cohesively mesh with your colleagues.
The people here were friendly, were happy, they were willing to work, willing to teach, and I think that's something that I wanted in my residency programs. I didn't want to come to a place where I'm just working. I wanted to have friends around me. I wanted to have a good experience while I'm working, and that's why I think Christ offered me all of those.
So, in preparation for going into radiology, I knew that I wanted a place where I would see a lot of different diseases, but also a place where I would have a good time. So I knew that I wasn't going to be going into medicine, but I wanted to, have a good experience and be around a lot of people who wanted to be at work. And when I interviewed here for my prelim, I saw that everyone really got along and it seemed like everyone was happy throughout the day.
I think that this residency program definitely is preparing me for my future because we are expected to excel in every area of our training, including being in the ICU or whether it's being on the floors or even in the outpatient setting. I also think that whether you want to be a hospitalist or whether you want to be a cardiologist or a critical care doctor, you have every opportunity here to get dedicated, intense experiences that will prepare you for your future.
I think you'll have the opportunity because you're independent and have autonomy here, so be very ready to go into the primary care clinic setting along with working as a hospitalist. However, because of the acuity of the hospital, the types of patients that we see, we do well with fellowship matching into all different types of fellowships. So I think really the horizon is endless, and you can basically do what you want to do.
It's really helped me in terms of my medical knowledge and just like interactions with the patients' families, and ancillary staff. Everyone here is very helpful and very supportive, so I feel like creating those relationships with everyone throughout the hospital has been very valuable to preparing me in the future.
So far I can tell you the last 2 years have been exciting in terms of seeing a variety of patient presentations, and in working in a tertiary center that's both academic and community-based, and so I feel prepared for any presentations.
My favorite experience though was probably in the ICU when I did my first central line there. I messed up completely, but I wasn't getting yelled at or blamed at. They knew it was my first time doing it, so they actually helped me through it, and it was actually a great learning experience.
There are occasional events that people put together, one of which was when the summer was around. It's winter now, and we played Ultimate Frisbee with a large group of us, which was a lot of fun.
So my favorite memory at Christ so far was on Thanksgiving, which all of the residents and the attendings that were working during Thanksgiving decided to bring in food, and Wednesday I thought I was really creative and I was like, oh, I'm going to bake some muffins and bring them over. Little did I know everyone thought the same thing, and there was a huge table full of food and it was a party the whole day, and it just kind of showed how much of a family vibe it is here, and it was really nice.
Favorite memory? I would say I think there's a moment for every resident where you maybe leave your shift and you think to yourself, I actually made a difference for this family or this patient, and I actually might have helped them in a meaningful way. And that's not to say that most of the work we do doesn't help patients, it does, but I think there's a time when you take the learning aspect of your training and you apply it in a way that you feel like it makes a difference for a particular patient's life.
So for us, going into the match, doing the couples match was kind of an added layer of stress. It was important for us to be at a big program with a hospital with a high acuity of care, and also a program that was welcoming and open to us matching as a couple, and we really found both of those things here at Christ.
So besides just the fact that it's a great program and it's a huge hospital with really wonderful pathology, the location is wonderful. It's right outside Chicago. There are tons of things to do, so when you do have those weekends off and days off, you have plenty to do around the city, and everyone in the program becomes your best friend, so you have friends to do it with as well.
I think applicants should know that this program is definitely unique. I feel like this program has a great blend of both a community atmosphere but also with a university feeling. Here we have the benefit of being in a community, seeing a diverse group of patients, but also we have the benefit of awesome research opportunities. The academics here are excellent, and the program holds itself to a high standard of making sure that we are well-rounded. I definitely feel like choosing Christ was one of the best decisions I could have made. Here, I found my place, and that's definitely difficult to find. I feel like no matter who you are, no matter what background you come from, everyone here is open and wanting to know more about you. Everyone here is accepting, and everyone here wants to see you succeed. So I couldn't have chosen a better program for me, and I hope you will think about joining us.
Alright. Alrighty.
If I had to pay for this,
Alright. I'm ready, guys.
I'm ready.
Alright. Ty just cracking me up. None of the chiefs of next year are here right now, so I still have a chance next year.
We're going to explain this at a house staff meeting. This 45 minutes.
I'm ready, guys. I'm ready. I want people to know that this program is like a family. Come join the family.
Oh.